The receptionist is arguably one of the most important people working at an office space. Usually the receptionist is the first person you see when walking into a new business, and they try to reflect what the business wants onto the customer. So they usually try to get someone who's really cheerful and peppy to be the receptionist. That's why they chose me. My name is Minos. I was the King of Crete for a few years, I want to say. I was killed by taking a boiling water bath. I don't know how I fell for that, but I did. And after that, I became the receptionist for hell. Basically what I do here is a sinner will come into my room after they've been judged by two others. They're sent to me to be judged again. I don't get that part, but basically I figure out what section of hell they go on based on their many sins. Some are more cooperative, and some are not cooperative at all. Okay, so just tell me why you're here, what sins have you committed?
One time I set the alarm for 1 hour after my mother's work started. I answered the phone for someone who was looking for my dad, and I told them I was my dad. One time I printed out an entire paper in full black. I smoked a cigarette when I was 18 years old. One time while I was in the pool, I kicked someone in the throat by accident.
That's it. Those are all the sins you've committed.
That's all of them.
Nothing else you want to tell me?
That's basically it.
You realize, much like heaven, we can see what you do. There's nothing else you want to tell me?
Nope. I'm great.
There's 20 more of those. Each of them are different people.
It's not me.
It's not you.
It's literally not me.
The clip we just watched is right before you get shot by some guy carrying a gun. You're wearing the same shirt and the same hat.
I don't know what to say. It must be an imposter out to get me at this point.
Do you realize lying gets you even worse in hell? So...
I doubt it.
You doubt it. You know what? I'll see you in fraud.
Where's that?
Yeah.
Somewhere in Germany?
More or less. Yeah, no, I downright hate my job. I don't want to be here. I could think of so many... I'd rather get in that boiling bath and die 1,000 times more than stay here for all of eternity. Yeah, hell looks pretty modern. It's because it is. Since we're in the 21st century right now, we're actually getting new tech every few years or so, and it's technology that I don't know how to use, but everyone else besides me does. I don't know how to play solitaire. And they take full advantage of that situation.
What's up, Minos? It's your boy.
It's not my name.
So have you ever heard this song before? Do, 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 do.
Minos.
That's not... Okay.
Minos, guess what?
What?
Minos! Minos, guess what?
I don't... What?
Fuck you!
Hey, Minos, how about this one?
The Molly Bronche have been doing this every day since telephones have been invented. Yeah, I realize I can leave hell anytime I want. When you find out that you're the reason that you're in hell and not some outside force, you just go right up to purgatory instantly. I'm only here because my son, I guess, is still here, and I want to take care of him. Assyrian, he has a heart of gold, but the mental capacity of a goat. We would send kids into the maze that we made for him, not to be slaughtered, but just so he'd have some company for a bit. But he was rough. He was pretty rough. He would eat them, even though he can leave anytime he wanted, and he would eat stuff outside of the maze, but he would eat the kids. He doesn't understand the concept of death, so he just thought they were playing inside his stomach, but they were dead. This outlet, it's been dead for 50 years, and every time I try to call them, they put me on a wait list for like even more so time than just that. Do you know how hard it is to not be able to use your cell phone? And then it dies? And that's it? My cell phone's been dead for 50 years.
Welcome to the Hell Hotline. Your estimated wait time is 700 years. Someone will be with you momentarily.
When I was asked to be the judge of hell and they said that the sinners would be punished, I didn't assume that meant me as well. Where do I see myself in 1,000 years? Here,